Hello class, in this video I will be discussing lesson 3, which is related to integration of powers of sines and cosines. Okay? Powers of sines and cosines naman to. So, anong integrate natin dito? That is the type of sin mv cos nv dx, wherein m and n is not equal to 1. Okay? So, let's proceed. Meron tayong actually 1, 2, 3, 3 cases. Okay? We have 3 cases to apply the integration of sine and cosine. Powers of sine and cosine rather. So, sa case 1, when m is a positive odd integer and n is any number. So, ang titingnan natin kapag m is yung power ng sine. Kapag ito daw ay positive odd, okay, never mind the n, kahit anong number yan. Anong gagawin natin? Ayan. Isulat natin siya as sine m minus 1 v cosine n v, tapos ilabas natin yung isang sine. Okay? And then, use natin yung sine squared v equals 1 minus cosine squared v. Okay? Substitute natin. Okay? Let's discuss that by solving this example. Okay? Sabi niya, basta add daw yung power ng sine, case 1 tayo. Okay? Anong gagawin sa case 1? Isusulat natin siya as, diba? Sine cube 4x cosine squared 4x dx. Okay? Pwede natin siyang isulat as sine 3 minus 1 4x cosine squared 4x, tapos yung minus natin is ilalabas natin, sine 4x dx. Okay, to simplify that is sine squared 4x, 3 minus 1, diba? Cosine squared 4x, tapos yung inalis natin doon, syempre, kailangan pa rin nating isulat. Ihiwalay lang natin. Okay. Sine cube pa din yan, magkahiwalay lang. Ngayon, and then use mo daw yung sine squared v is equals to 1 minus cosine squared v. Substitute mo to. Yan. So, sine squared magiging 1 minus cosine squared v. Okay? Cosine squared 4x sine 4x dx. Yan. Okay? And then, pwede na natin siyang paghiwalayan. Distribute natin. Anong mangyayari dyan? Cosine 4x, cosine squared 4x, sine 4x, pwede nating multiply yun sa 1. So, anong mangyayari? Cosine squared 4x, sine 4x dx, minus, multiply natin ito, magiging cosine 4x to, sorry, sine 4x dx. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo guys, pwede na natin siyang isolve gamit yung power formula. Diba? Kasi pwede nating iset as u yung cosine 4x. Ang du niyan, diba, is negative sine 4x dx. Ay, sine 4x 4 dx. Kaso ang meron lang tayo is sine 4x dx. So, kailangan nating magkaroon ng 1/4 du is equivalent negative sine 4x dx. Okay. Dito naman sa kabila, set natin ang u natin, same, cosine 4x. Okay. Ganon din ang mangyayari. Negative sine 4x dx. Oops, kulang. Sine 4x 4 dx. Okay. Then, kailangan natin ng negative 1/4 du. So, magiging sine 4x dx to. Okay. So, kapag sinubstitute natin, magiging negative 1/4 u raised to squared du. Okay, ito yung du na. Negative 1/4 du tas u squared minus negative 1/4 integration of u raised to 4 tapos sin 4x dx ay equivalent sa negative 1/4 du. Okay? Yan. Okay. Guys, nilabas ko lang kagad yung 1/4 ha, pero pwede rin siyang nasa loob. Okay. So, ano mangyari dito? Pwede na natin gamitin yung power formula, diba? Negative 1/4 u n plus 1 is 3 over 3. Negative negative is positive 1/4 u 4 plus 1 is 5 over 5 plus c. So, simplify natin. Negative 1 over 12. Okay. Negative 1 over 12 u cube plus 1 over 20 u5 plus c. So, substitute na natin yung final. Negative 1 over 12. Ang u natin is cosine. Cosine cube 4x plus 1 over 20 cosine 5 4x plus c. So, pwede na itong final answer. Okay? So, next, meron naman tayong case 2. When m is any number, so hindi mo napapansinin yung m, basta any number siya, and n is a positive integer. So, magbe-base ka naman dito sa n. Kapag positive odd integer siya, ang gagawin mo naman, dun ka magma-minus ng 1, tas ilabas mo yung minus mo, okay? And then use cosine squared v equals to 1 minus sine squared v. So, let's discuss that by solving this example. Sabi niya, sa case 2, kapag positive yung n or yung power ng cosine, dun tayo sa case 2. Okay? Kahit anong number na lang yung sign. So, solve natin. Pag ganito daw, sine squared x cosine cube x dx, dahil odd number si cosine, susulat natin siya as sine squared x cosine n minus 1 magiging cosine squared x, tapos labas natin si cosine x dx. Okay? So, hindi natin binawasan ha. Nire-write lang natin siya in such a way na magiging cosine squared to, tapos yung tira is ilalabas. Okay? And then, sine squared x, gamitin natin yung property na 1 minus sine squared. Cosine squared x is equivalent to 1 minus sine squared x. So, ito magiging 1 minus sine squared x cos x dx. Okay, then let's distribute. Ang mangyari dyan is sine squared x cosine x dx minus sine to the 4th x cosine x dx. Okay? So, ito din magiging power formula. Ang u natin dito is sine x. Ang du natin is cosine x dx. Okay? Ang u natin dito is sine x din. Ang du natin dito is cosine x dx. Same lang. Okay? So, anong mangyayari dyan? Since wala naman tayong kailangan na correction factor, pwede na nating erekta. U squared du, okay, minus u to the 4th du. So, ang magiging sagot niyan dapat ay u n plus 1, 3 over n plus 1 minus u n plus 1, which is 5 over 5 plus c. So, substitute back. Sine cube x over 3 minus sine to the 5th x over 5 plus c. So, pwede na itong final answer. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kadali, guys. Okay. So, paano naman kapag walang sign? Di ba sinabi naman dito na yung if m sa case 2 is if m is any number, so pwede siyang 0. Okay? Basta ang titingnan mo dapat yung n mo or yung power ng cosine is odd integer. Diba? So, pwede pa rin nating isolve gamit ang case 2. So, itong cosine 5x dx, pwede nating i-write as cosine 4x cosine x dx. Okay? Then, use natin yung property na cosine squared x equals to 1 minus sine squared x. Okay? In this case, raised to the 4 siya. So, ang mangyayari dyan is cosine squared x squared, diba? Parehas lang yan. X dx. Okay. So, ang mangyayari dyan is saka natin i-simplify 1 minus sine squared x squared cosine x dx. Okay. Then, expand natin. Square of the first term, twice of the product, so negative 2 sine squared x, and then square the last term. Okay, sine to the 4th x, then cos x dx, and then distribute cos x dx minus 2 sine squared x cos x dx plus sine to the 4th x dx. Okay? Ito, pwede na nating i-integrate ng diretso. Ito, power formula ulit. U is sine x, du is cos x dx. Okay? U is sine x. Ay, kulang pala to. Sine to the 4th cos x dx. Okay? Sine x ulit. And ang du natin is cos x dx. Okay. So, ito pwede na nating integrate. That is equivalent to sine x. Okay. Minus ito, pwede natin gawing u squared du plus u raised to 4 du. Okay? So, sine x minus 2 u cube over 3 plus u 4 plus 1 is 5 over 5 plus c. Okay? So, ano pang mangyayari? Substitute back natin sine x sine x minus 2 over 3 u is sine cube x plus 1 over 5 sine 5x plus c. Okay. So, ito na po ang final answer, or you can simplify it further. Okay. So, next is the last case, which is case 3, when m and n are both integers. So, tandaan nyo ha, dapat both integers siya. Either both positive or one positive and one zero. Basta kailangan both ay even. Okay? So, pwede natin siyang isulat as sine squared v, then n over 2 cosine squared v, n over 2. So, ang gagamitin natin kapag even is even to ha, hindi odd. 1 minus cos 2v, pag cosine squared naman is 1 plus cos 2v over 2. Okay? So, let's discuss that by solving the example. So, kung mapapansin nyo guys, wala siyang cosine kasi equivalent yung cosine sa, yung power ng cosine sa 0. So, sine lang to. And even siya. So, hindi natin pwedeng i-apply yung case 1 and 2, okay? Ang mangyayari dyan is, kailangan mag-sine squared siya sa loob. Sine squared x. Para maging 4 pa din siya, so i-square natin yan. Okay, diba? Parehas pa din. Yan yung sinasabi niya na sine squared v tapos n over 2. Nilabas natin yung n, 4 divided by 2. So, 2 yun. Okay? And then, dahil sine yan, gagamitin natin yung sa even na property na sine squared x is equals to 1 minus cos 2x over 2. Okay? So, 1 minus cos 2x over 2 squared dx. Okay. And then, syempre, expand natin. Labas na lang natin to. 2 squared is 4. So, magiging 1/4. Ito na lang yung i-expand natin. Okay. 1/4. 1 twice the product. Negative 2 cosine 2x. Then, square the last term. Cosine squared. Okay. 2x dx. Okay. So, okay. dx. And then, paghiwalayin natin, magiging 1/4 dx minus 2/4 cosine 2x dx. And then, 1/4 cosine squared 2x dx. Ito guys, okay na to. Pwede na siyang integrate. Pero ito is, bagsak na naman siya dun sa both m and n are even integer. So, ang gagawin natin is, ganun ulit, gagamitin naman natin yung cosine squared x na formula, which is 1 plus cos 2x over 2. Okay? So, ito, pwede natin gawing 1/4. Substitute natin to ng 1 plus 2x or 2 times 2 pa. 4x. Ay, sorry. Cosine. Dahil 2x na to, so magiging 4x over 2 dx. Yan. So, ang mangyayari dyan is, sulat lang natin na maayos. 1/4 dx minus 2/4 is 1/2 cosine 2x dx. Then, ito naging ganito na. Plus 1/4, 1/2 is 1 over 8. Okay. 1 plus cosine 4x x. And then, 1/4 dx minus 1/2 cosine 2x dx plus 1/8 dx plus hiniwalay lang natin guys, nag-distribute tayo, magiging 1/8 cosine 4x dx. So, yan. Tingin ko pwede na tayo mag-integrate. Madali na lang to. So, ang u natin dito is 2x. So, ang du natin is 2 dx. Okay? So, dx to, magkakaroon tayo ng correction factor na du dx. Okay. Dito naman sa kabila, ang u natin is 4x. Ang du natin is 4 dx. Dahil dx lang to, magkakaroon tayo ng correction factor na 1/4 para maging equivalent siya ng dx. Okay? So, ano mangyayari? Magiging 1/4. Integrate na natin. Dx is x. Diba? Integration. Minus 1/2 times. Labas na natin tong correction factor na 1/2 ulit. And then, ito ay cosine u du. Plus, ito integrate na natin 1/8 x. Plus 1/8. Labas natin yung correction factor na 1/4. Magiging cos u du. Guys, naiintindihan nyo to ha? Kasi 1/4 du to, kumbaga nilabas ko lang siya agad. Dapat nandito siya. So, nilabas ko na dahil hindi naman siya, pwede naman siyang ilabas. Hindi naman siya ma-integrate, okay? So, 1/4 x minus 1/4. Ang integration ng cosine is sine. Okay? Ang integration ng cosine is sine. So, magiging sine u is 2x plus 1/8x plus 1/24. 8, 16, 24, 32 pala. Sorry. 1/32 cosine is sine. Okay. And 4x plus c. So, simplify pa natin. 1/4 x plus 1/8x. That is equivalent to 3/8. Okay. 3/8x. Pinagsama ko to guys. Kailangan mag-simplify kayo ng ganyan ha. Minus 1/4 sine 2x plus 1/32 sine 4x plus c. So, ito na ay pwede ng final answer. Okay? Okay. So, ano pa ba? Meron pa bang next example? Wala na. So, this is your self-assessment question 2.3. So, pakisagot na lang din guys. And thank you for watching.